Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition with 164 Emergency Response. As you can see in front of you, we have a lot to go over. We have a lot of police, some EMS, and some fire. The only one that's really brand name here is going to be the NYPD set. That's a Daron set. This other one here is called Mobilcast. I don't know anything about them. Their vehicles seem a little off scale to a point, but they were intriguing enough for me to buy them and add them to the collection. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the NYPD set over here because that one is my favorite as of right now, and it's all because of the box truck that's right in the middle. Now, I got this from a place on Facebook called NY Gift Loft. So I'm guessing it's from New York. It's where it was shipped from. So they have a lot of NYPD, FDNY stuff that goes on there with that. And I really wanted this specifically. I couldn't find it anywhere else on eBay, on Amazon. I just couldn't find it, even on Daron itself, which is actually the airplaneshop.com or airplaneshop.com. This set did not exist anywhere, so I went through this and I bought this set specifically for that and possibly this car here. It will complete technically a set, even though it makes it two police cars with that one and one fire instead of one fire, one police, one EMS, whatever. Tow truck I already have, so that one's going to be purged. That one's already there. So let's get into it. This already came open because I had to check the tow truck. And that's what I wanted to do real quick. So let me show you the box here as well. So here's the box. Here's everything it says. Company Daron NYPD playset. Now they have this labeled as a crime scene CSI set, but nothing on it really says either of those. So there's the SKU number, and here is the SKU number if y'all want to search that out and see where it's about. See what it's about. Find my words. So we're going to start out with the box truck here. Come here, box truck. Come on out, don't be shy. There we go. So here we have the NYPD box truck. Let's get a little bit of a closer view on that here. So it's got all the fairly official NYPD livery. This is part diecast, mainly plastic. Everything on the back is plastic. The front cab there and the hood and whatnot are diecast. So let's get into it. Emergency Services Unit. These are what I believe the actual insignias for the ESU and of course NYPD. We know the NYPD insignia very well. See that everywhere, even if you've never been to New York. So we just got a plastic black grille. Looks like we have black windows too. You can't really see anything into them. We have the red lights on top. We have the same decals, logos here on this side as well. Got a little couple compartments here that do not open. There are no moving parts on this. NYPD police in the back. No decoration or coloring for any of the emergency lights, marker lights, tail lights, or anything else like that. And here it just says CE, made in China, and that's all you get. So not really that much of a fantastic model, but the reason why it was so important for me to get it is because I already had one in fire, and the first one I ever got from these series was EMS. So now I have fire, police, and EMS in this exact model, and that's always kind of what I'm going for. That's always kind of what I want to do, is get all three titles. You know, if they had different color lights with all three titles and all that stuff, that would be cool, but that hardly ever happens. So we're going to put that in the back. And next thing we're going to go to here is a sedan. I believe it's some sort of BMW, and it has red lights on top, which is perfect because I already have it in police, but with a blue light bar. So since I have different color light bars and different titles of police, I'm going to definitely keep this. So we have the CPR, courtesy, professionalism, respect. We have the unit. Not exactly sure what the rest of those are. 88 HMY 2585. Says police, NYPD, the insignia, the 2 blue stripes, red light bar on top. This one we could see inside, but there doesn't seem to be any emergency equipment, no cage in the back or anything else like that for prisoners. No lights in the back here in the back windshield or anything else like that. It says police. We got a little bit of tail lights here, and that's about it. The entire model here, white part is diecast. So, and here is the grill. A little bit more detail in the grill and the headlights here. It says police. And underneath it says Real Toy, which is kind of like a secondary company from, or generic company from Daron. So they are Real Toy and they are Daron. They are the same thing. So I have that in one police. I have it in another police with the blue light bar, but I'm also happy to have it in fire. So now I have this BMW type vehicle, type sedan. I'm not saying it actually is one, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of guessing here. And we got 2 different light bars, 2 different titles. So, and 3 models that get to be added to the collection, which I'm happy about. So, next thing we're going to do, we're not really going to go over the plastic parts here. You know, you got stop sign, or traffic light, rather. You got the walking, cross, don't cross, green, red. I'm guessing that one switches. We got a little police figure with a canine. NYPD sign there, another light blocking sign, a couple of cones, the barricade there, and we'll go through the police tow truck in case anybody's never seen it before. Now, I don't know if they come with red and blue lights nowadays. I believe NYPD kind of does. They used to just do like this red and clear type thing, but now I'm starting to see from other videos and other things that they do have a little bit of red and blue going on. So we got police, NYPD, the insignia, the CPR, 45 IMH, 2528, rescue, red and blue lights. Can't really see inside because of the dark tints. Doesn't really appear to be anything in there. Plastic grill, plastic chassis. Everything white is die-cast. Everything else is plastic. And it's also a Real Toy. And it is a functioning tow truck. You could actually tow a vehicle on it. Let's see, does this have a little thing here? You can pull it along. Usually like to put it under the rivet, and then it just pulls the car. So whether it's a police car that broke down or a towaway, so that truck can seem to handle it. So now we're going to keep it going with the police here and go with the Mobilcast Police set. So we'll do this one by one. They don't really have a lot to these models, so you know there's not going to be too much to go over. It should be pretty quick video. And here's the back. Warning, all that. How do they even ring this up? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's really small right there. Already went through it. Okay. So they have a police collection, a race collection, military, construction, a second race car collection, emergency, construction, and fire. So they have 8 different sets. Obviously, I'm only interested in 3. So we're going to start out with the basic pickup truck here, police pickup truck. So it says police, got insignia, some stripes. There's not a whole lot involved here with this. Here is the interior. So the top is partially, as you can see, it's split here. So the top part is die-cast, the rest is plastic. So no real headlights or tail lights to talk about. So yeah, these are going to go through kind of fast. Here is the police car with the light bar on top of it. We got a blue light bar. We got no tail lights, it looks like. and no real headlights. So just black. Everything black is diecast. Yep, it's diecast all the way down. Police, the insignia, blue light bar. Some bubble things up here, which could be like an ILPR alert system or radio system. What do you call it? Yeah, two-way radio system. Dispatch. So got some striping. It says whatever that says right there. Courageous. Okay, 911. Cool. And yeah, that's it. Plastic chassis. There you go. That is the police car. And we're going to go to the hovercraft. There we go. No details on the back there, it looks like. No emergency lighting or equipment. Just says police with some striping on it. Police in yellow. You can see inside, but there's really not much to see inside. There we got number 5. Says courageous. And yeah, there you go. So, got more writing on this one then. Daesung Toy Factory, China, made in China, batch number, manufacture date. So these came out last year. I found these 3 sets at Winco here in Las Vegas. And that's just happened to be shopping. Don't usually go to Winco, just happened to do it because everything else was closed. And I came across the police set, and I had to search for the fire and EMS set, and I was able to find it. So mostly everything on this Jeep here is, as you can tell, the shiny stuff is the die-cast. Everything else is plastic. We can see on the inside here. I don't even have a steering wheel. Got a spare tire, though. Got some jerry cans in the back. Courageous, police, 05 again. I think that's another made in China. And there you go. Nothing, kind of like a no-frills type thing here. Police fire truck. Now, do the police really need a fire truck? You know what? Sometimes maybe they do. If they don't want to get the fire department involved in whatever operation that they're in, they're planning, that they have, but they need a ladder truck to get there, and it's a city fire underneath. So this is the police and the fire. It's a small town. So the police can... Oh, this ain't even a moving part up here. Oh, wow. Okay, well... So, could the police have their own fire truck for that reason? Yeah, absolutely. Probably in the bigger departments, but doubt smaller departments. As you can see here again, there's that split. So the top of the white is... Oh, we got a steering wheel. Is die-cast, rest is plastic. So, not out of the realm of possibility. Now, here is a police armored personnel carrier, it looks like, with some sort of weaponry on top. It's got 3 different barrels on top there, so this is more like a military vehicle than it is a police vehicle. But you know what? That's okay, because it's not the first time I've seen that. And what I like to assume on this is maybe, just maybe, those guns shoot like tear gas and pepper balls, you know, non-lethal things. It's not lethal to kill anybody or take down vehicles and blow things up. It's just to shoot a lot of, launch a lot of non-lethal weapons. So that's what I'm going to assume. That's what that's for. All right, next we're going to go to the fire department. So we got the same thing here, 6 vehicles, same type of vehicles. There's the SKU. Same collection information on the back. Now, as you can see, the fire collection mimics exactly the police collection here. I'm probably going to go in the same order, too. So here is the red fire truck, pickup truck, fire pickup truck. So it says EM, which I guess stands for emergency, and we have the fire symbol there, fire department. Cool. Nothing on the interior. Everything red is die-cast. Everything else is plastic. Oh, at least we got some, looks like some plastic inserts for headlights this time. All right, there we go. There we go. Some stripes. Oh, EM6. Did that one say 5? Nope, it said 6. Okay, can't read. Getting old. Next, we're going to do the fire chief car. So here we go with that one, just like the police car, except for in red. Same kind of marking, same kind of details, just says fire. EM06 again. Nothing really on the interior. Nothing really in the front. Oh, I can see a ram air hood this time. All right, cool. Looks like it's got push bumpers with lights on it, or supposed to be. So we could always pretend. There we go, blue light bar. And here we go. All right. Hovercraft. Same as the police. But I do like the fact that I have all three titles here, like I was saying earlier, so that's cool, right? There we go. Same thing with Fire Jeep. About the same type of markings and whatnot. At the big old plastic grill, everything in red is the diecast. Everything else is plastic. Jerry cans, same. The ladder truck, that does not work. That does not operate. Let's see, nothing on the back, nothing on the front, no emergency lighting anywhere or anything else like that, and just says fire on the sides. Red diecast, white plastic. Got the little flame, that's kind of cool. And same thing for this, it's got an armored personnel carrier. I don't know why fire would need an armored personnel carrier, but here it is. And same thing, I'm going to assume that those are water cannons on top. That they're not anything lethal that can shoot, explode, or destroy, because that's not what the fire department really does. Let me retract that. They destroy a lot of stuff, but that's only when they have to. They destroy a lot of things when they get to a scene, but they usually have to, so can't hate on them for that. Now the EMS one here, before I open it, show you the back number here again. This one has a little bit different variety. This one has an ambulance, a helicopter, and an SUV, which mimics Matchbox. So yeah, there we go. Matchbox has that out. A few different titles. I have it in police, in fire, and in national parks. So, but here it's ambulance, Star Life. We got two light bars, one on the front, one on the back. We got some like off-road lights here. Oh, we got a grill with lighting on it. Emergency lights there in the front. EMS symbol with the wreath around it. So this one's kind of cool. No tail lights, no real headlights. White diecast, everything else plastic. And there we go. So here is the helicopter. Hopefully the propellers move. Okay, there we go. So we have this little helicopter here. It says EMS, little rescue helicopter. A few of them do have them around that size, so it's not like, you know, out of possibility of the realm of being whatever. But there is a big missing part right there. There's a big separation between the cockpit and the rest of the vehicle here. So, well now. Oh, it looks like that removes. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's supposed to remove. I'm going to put it down before I break it. And here we go with the ambulance, which also mimics an ambulance that Matchbox has put out itself before. So I can't tell if I guess it's a Sprinter. It would be considered a Sprinter, maybe. So we can see inside. Not much to see. Looks like a bed in the back there. You know, ambulance, Star Life. At least we got two light bars on this too. So yeah, we got that much going for us at least this time. So cool. And then we have another hovercraft, which is exactly like the other hovercrafts. I'm not going to waste time putting it on the turntable. So there we go. No differences. Just like the fire and police one. Same thing with the car. Except for its blue lights are not clear where they were in the other ones. Okay. All white is diecast, everything else is plastic, and here is an EMS fire vehicle. So with that, folks, I'm going to bid you adieu. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Thank you for joining me here on one more edition with 164 Emergency Response.